My goals, I don't know. I'm feeling a lot like Brittany Broski in that TikTok that she put. Like, she's like, I know who I am. I'm not doing any resolutions. Like, I know
Things aren't changing around here. Like, I'm not doing resolutions. I'm doing things that I want to learn and goals. That's it.
Personally, I have no plans for any self-improvement or growth in any sense of the word in 2021. I know myself, things aren't changing around here, around these parts. Things aren't changing.
Papa Trash and Baby Demon, along with everyone else, had just experienced by far one of the worst years in recorded history. After a year-long war in the abyss, our heroes have returned once again. This time ready to swear a new oath. Will they keep it? Very unlikely. Will they try? Valiantly, I'm sure.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Demon Trash podcast. Happy New Year.
Ugh,
We're out of 2020. We are out of there.
Ooh,
we got
what a
out.
Sigh of relief.
I know. We are out of there. We're out of there. We're gone. That's behind us now. That's in the rear view.
Not looking back.
I don't even want to. So, you guys, welcome back to Demon Trash Podcast, where we discuss being our worst best selves. And yeah, Happy New Year. And welcome to all the new people. We saw that there's a lot of new people. That's pretty neat. Hi, I'm your host, Carol.
And this is Avery.
And sometimes I go by Papa Trash.
And my nickname is Baby Demon.
Yeah.
These are our alter egos.
These are alter egos. You'll learn it. You'll get through it. We'll understand in time. Or not. That's also the fun of it. But yeah, guys, welcome back. We're really excited to be here. First episode of the new year. And feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good. Last year was a... I don't even know what happened. I mean, last episode I said I was going to take a mental walkabout for the rest of 2020, which I did, which was really, really helpful. Just literally like disappeared from like social media. I really didn't like do anything, and it was good. It was really nice, and I feel refreshed and anew.
Ready to start again.
Yeah, ready to start again. Exactly. Exactly. Guys, we're going to go into the first thing that we always do, which is our Demon Trash moments. We still got it. We still fucking got it. Period. Ari could never. Guys, our Demon Trash moments is where we did something we knew was bad, but we did it anyway.
Or we just did something bad and we regret it now.
Yeah. Or no regrets. No regrets for me. It's just
funny.
It's just funny to me. All right, so my Demon Trash moment was New Year's Eve. I mean, I'm sure literally everyone on the planet has a Demon Trash moment from New Year's Eve. So mine is purely, so again, we live in like suburbia, and it's a bunch of like, you know, young professionals who have like just bought their first house. You know, they're doing well. And so anyway, it's a lot of people who have their shit together.
Yeah.
And we're just like
Here.
a wolf in sheep's clothing here.
We're the witches.
We're the fucking, yeah, like it makes like it's, anyway, we are surrounded by people who like have 2024 runners. You know what I mean? Like they have their things together.
And Yeti coolers.
Yeah, and Yeti coolers. And if you have a Yeti cooler, like you definitely like made it. You've leveled up. I don't have a Yeti cooler. Well, does any of this make sense to you? Probably not, but it makes perfect sense to me. Anyway, my Demon Trash moment was on New Year's Eve, and at the end of our street, they're developing it, so it's like on top of this like hill, and you have like this really insane view of literally like the entirety of the city of Austin. Like you can see for so far.
Yeah.
You have a full view of the skyline. And of course, you know, being absolutely zooted on New Year's Eve. Zooted. I was zooted. That can mean multiple things. I'll let you decide what I was, but I was zooted on New Year's Eve. And, we were like, dude, the fireworks have got to look insane. Because if you have this whole view of the city, that must mean like we were going to be able to see every firework going off for like 100 square miles.
Yeah.
Basically.
Clear
skies. So we did that. We're down there. But of course, like everyone knows about this area in the neighborhood. So like there were other neighbors around us. And it was so funny because they're all like, they got the hatchback open, the Yeti cooler out. They got the front. Like it was very wholesome energy. They're drinking White Claws. And I'm bumping like industrial techno in my dirty ass Jeep, like thinking I'm in space. Zooted. And it was just, and then the New Year's Eve hits and all the fireworks go up and I'm just like on full blast blaring Grimes Violence, standing on top of my car like, oh my god, we fucking made it. And like everyone, I don't even know if everyone gave a shit. I feel like they probably didn't give a shit. I'm just thinking they gave a shit because I was zooted. But anyway, that's it. That was quite the look.
We were right. I was, of course, right there with her. But like we were, as soon as like 21 hit, 12 a.m. hit, and the fireworks started going off, we were just like, like screaming at the top of our lungs.
I'm jumping on the car, like
jumping up, making
like
an
standing
absolute scene.
Yeah, 100%.
With our completely normal neighbors, but like
I don't think they cared.
I don't think they cared, but at the same time, like
we probably should have held it
a little too much, maybe.
Yeah, honestly, but after the year we had, like it was an emotional release.
Yeah, I almost wept.
Well,
like,
I
shed a tear.
Tears came up, but my thing was I was absolutely 75% certain an atomic bomb was gonna go off at like the 10-second mark, like on the countdown,
like aliens could
come
down.
Like a fucking spaceship was gonna come and like pew 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 pew, like just like explosions. I was sure. I was like, there's no fucking way like this year really came for my life. Like I'm really fully expecting everything right now,
anything. And
then midnight hit and I survived, and here we are. Today is the 5th. You'll be seeing this on what's days mean? You'll be seeing this on the 7th.
Yeah.
So we're still here. And everything seems to, it still kind of sucks out there.
Still pretty sucky. But
it's still shitty,
it's
but
just like not 2020 anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was like World War me. Like this
for
like
sure.
All 2020, and I'm just like, I felt like I was coming out of that war.
We all thought we were going to experience World War III, but instead it was World War me.
Yeah.
It was me and my mind palace really just trying to like get the fuck through it. But I think the thing is about a new year and like what that represents for people is like just moving on, like just getting on with it and not thinking about it anymore. Anyway, I was zooted. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Okay, your demon trash moment. This is good. I love this one.
Oh my God. So, New Year's Eve night, I was working because need some money.
Right.
Always needing money. So I was working that evening, and I was planning on being home like an hour earlier than I was. So when I had my last order, I was like, I'm out of here. I'm trying to go. So I was like Tokyo drifting back home, taking all the tolls, going like way too fast, like blasting music to try and just like, get ready to celebrate New Year's Eve night.
Get ready to get zooted.
Right? And, meantime, I'm like Snapchatting my friend, right? And I haven't been using Snapchat like that much since like I don't know, high school. Like, I don't use Snapchat that much anymore.
Right.
Or like college. Let's be fair, college.
Yeah.
So I I come home, I get a little zooted. And as I'm waiting to get more zooted,
Right.
I'm, Snapchatting my friend, but I'm still like, I'm zooted, at that point. So
Right.
I think I'm just Snapchatting my friend, but I really accidentally Snapchatted, like,
Everybody.
I put it on my story, like my Snapchat story.
Right.
This picture of me where I am just,
We're putting it up on the screen.
I will put it up on the screen and I will show like Carol again so she can laugh at it and react. And like this photo of me, like I look so dead inside, but on like the text of it says, "I'm so happy."
Let me see it.
Like,
And it's so good every time, dude.
it's so bad. It's so
my
bad.
God. Like, literally, like,
I thought I was just texting my friend and I like sent her a message because I was like, I'm so happy because I was like done working.
yeah.
But like, because it was like New Year's Eve night
And you were like, you were fucked up.
I'm like zooted.
You were fucked up. And you're like, I'm
so
so happy.
happy.
The face.
The face. I like somehow accidentally, because I didn't really try and take this, you know how
Right.
you
You know
when
when,
you're
like,
you're just like,
Snapchat.
you just take a picture.
You just take a
and you
picture
send
and you
something.
send it, yeah.
Like, I didn't mean to capture how emotionally exhausting 2020 was, like in one photo.
I'm so happy.
I'm
like,
so happy.
didn't you say someone responded?
Like, that photo was up for an hour and luckily I only saw that 4 people saw it, but like, of course someone was like, the next morning they're like, you don't look happy. I'm just like, leave me alone. Like, clearly that was an accident.
Just let me be zooted. truly
Let me be in peace. And it's just like, oh, embarrassing.
It's so good though. I love it.
But it's like so funny because
It's
it's just
so
like,
funny.
I look like as exhausted as 2020 felt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like a war.
I
And
remember
was
you
like, I'm
showing
so
me that
happy.
and just being, I was just like, that is so fucking good. Like,
So embarrassing though. I
Oh
was like,
my God.
like people are gonna think like I'm ready to like
yeah, exit this earth.
exit
This planet, yeah.
this place, but I'm not. I'm here to stay. I'm just kidding.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
No, it's so funny because it looks so bad, but I know like the intent was completely innocent.
Yeah.
Because on Snapchat, you just like, and you just
You know.
like write a message. You don't care what you look like. That's funny.
But I look so bad. I look so sad. Like, I look so like, I just want to. Are you happy? Like, like clearly that made you felt something.
Right.
I talked to you since high school.
Yeah. No. Don't even waste your time on their energy. It's just legitimate concern, and we're like, fuck off.
Leave me alone. What or me? Only me.
Right. Only me can judge. All right, guys. Well, those are our demon trash moments. Feel free to send us your demon trash moments. Did you do anything this New Year's Eve that you're not proud of, but you did it anyway? You don't give a fuck. Let us know. You know what to do. DM us, send us an email, and maybe we'll share it on our next episode in our demon trash moments. All right, let's go to our ad. Anchor, 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 anchor. Casting that anchor, bitch. Guys, Anchor. Are you ready to start your podcast? It's 2021. Join the millennial rite of passage, sis. Start that podcast. And you can do that with Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now by reading this ad. Tell them why we love it, Avery.
We love Anchor because it's so easy to use. Like, we've used several like podcasting hosting websites, and this is by far the easiest. And you can start using ads right away, and you can even edit and upload your podcast on your phone. So
yeah, it's so easy.
It makes podcasting so easy, and we love it.
And it allows your supporters and your listeners to even support you. Like, they can even donate and tip you if they love what you're doing so much. So it's a great way to like get started, and we just really love Anchor. So thank you so much, Anchor, for being our sponsor and being our host and distributor. And guys, so if you're ready to start your podcast, go ahead and go to anchor.fm/start. Again, that's anchor.fm/start, and start your podcast. And if you do start one, let us know. We'll take a listen. All right, guys, back to the show. 2020 is in our rear view.
Yes.
I'm like not thinking about how much of a suckfest it was for me in like my whole life. But I do want to talk about like kind of the best and worst of 2020 in terms of like culture. I don't really want to, we already know there was some fuckery going on in the world.
Yeah.
We don't need to cover that again. But I do want to talk about the fuckery that was the movies and the music of 2020 and some of the good stuff that came out of it. We'll start worst because we want to save the best for last.
Yeah.
Worst. I'm gonna let you take this first one because I know it hurts deep. It cuts deep for you.
Worst by far for me, like number one, takes the number one spot, was Mulan.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
What a tragedy. Truly. Like,
honestly, one of the biggest disappointments. Like, if I think about that movie, I fume. Like,
yeah,
I still like start to get angry because it was just so bad.
it's terrible.
They took away everything that was good about it and like made it into just
I just hate
trash.
sloppy. I think that's the thing about Disney lately is it's just been sloppy plot armor. Like, you can't just be like, 'cause magic, 'cause woman,
because chi.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you
Because
have
she's
to
a
have
lady.
substance, man. And that's the thing. I feel like these live action Disney movies, they lose the substance that is key to these stories. And I'm like, dude, you could have literally remade shot for shot the original Mulan, and I would have been blown away.
Yeah.
I would have been
would've loved
completely
that.
happy.
It's just like, why change it? And you're like, oh, we're going to change it and make it more realistic, and then don't make it more realistic at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
annoying.
It was just terrible. It was a terrible movie. And then you paid $30 to watch it.
Bitch,
early.
I'm
And I
already
think
unemployed.
That's the worst part about it.
Dude,
Like, you had to pay extra to see that movie.
Yeah, you know, whatever. I mean, I ride for Disney like way too hard, even when they piss me off, so it's fine. But Jesus Christ on the cross, dude. Don't ever do that shit to me again. Try me one more time, Disney. Try me one more fucking time.
God, Mulan was so bad.
Do better.
Just take my like childhood and just like they spat on it. Like,
Yeah. And I know that's your favorite Disney movie, so
Yeah.
it just sucks. It sucks. Next, all right, this one, dude, clenching my fists, like clenching my fists because it's so fresh. All right, let me just set the fucking tone, okay? It's Christmas. It's been a hard year, okay? And my family and I were just like, let's go to a socially distanced movie theater and go see Wonder Woman 1984. Bitch, I have missed the movies. Raven and I used to go to the movies all the time. Like, that was like just something we did. And I was so ready. I was like, I'm gonna get my popcorn. I'm gonna get my Crunch a Bunch and like mix that shit in. I'm gonna get I got a Coca-Cola slushie. I haven't done that since I was like 15.
you were like ready.
I was ready, bitch.
You were
I was
reminiscing.
sitting in the theater. I was like, this is gonna be amazing. Wonder Woman was so good. Why wouldn't this one be amazing? The trailer looked cool. The trailer was the only good thing to come from that, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, this movie was, I just spit. This movie was honestly like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I honestly like 100% mean that. 100% mean that. It was one of the worst movies I have ever seen. Because, like, you could tell, like, here's why. Because, you know, you watch bad movies and you're like, they know this was bad.
Mm-hmm.
They full on were like, we think this is incredible. We can't wait for you to see this. The story's about hope. We need hope right now.
It's terrible.
It's so, it literally is the one, like, honestly, like, I truly don't have hope for DC anymore. You're done. So, and it kills me because I love DC. Like, I'm more of a DC fan than I am Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
But they cannot make a fucking movie to save their lives.
Yeah.
And also, again, it's this other thing about let's make a movie about powerful women, but not give any fucking reason for it other than like vagina. You know what I mean? Like, I just hate that shit. It's just sloppy. It's just lazy. And I don't like it.
The most annoying thing is just because, like, I feel like a lot of people were looking forward to that movie coming out. And then it just felt like, oh, let's just put one more cherry on top of the shit Sunday that was 2020. Let's just slide this one in there before it turns 2021.
Yeah, exactly. It was
because it's just like so bad.
It was terrible. It was so bad. And like there was this Latin family sitting in front of me and they were speaking the entire time. And if there's one thing you know about me, I hate when people talk during a movie. I didn't even fucking care because I was like, you're right. I don't care because this movie sucks. Yeah. And they also thought it was hilarious that they displayed Pedro Pascal's character, the villain. I don't even remember his fucking name, where he's eating a tamale to like show that he was poor. Tamales in our culture is a delicacy on Christmas, I'll have you know. So fuck you, Wonder Woman. On to the next. Cyberpunk. I depression bought Cyberpunk on PS4. I should not have done that. But here we are, and I'm getting my refund from CD Projekt Red. Thank you. And I will be getting it on PC. But the glitches, dude, like I can't even play this game. I've been trying to play this game. I can't, it won't even let me. It just keeps crashing. And you know, you see the memes. Even like some of the most powerful PC games or PCs cannot even handle this game.
Yeah.
Which is just like, I mean, hats off to them. They just made like a crazy game that not even technology can keep up with. Granted, I have a couple friends who said they are playing it on their PS5 and it's doing apparently fine. Just like the occasional glitch where a character walks through a door. Now, I don't think that's anything to call home about. Okay. But yeah, my PS4 was literally like crashing. It sounded like a jet engine. I was like, this thing's going to catch fire. Like, so I can't even play this game.
I feel like it should be pretty disappointing though, that if it's like, why release it for these old consoles?
Right.
Or like, they put out a game that was essentially not finished.
Yeah, and you know, that argument, I 100% hear it. At the end of the day, you know, people wanted this game. People were like, give us the game, give us the game, give us the game. And CD Projekt Red was like, all right, we'll give you the game. And then people were like, what? You gave us the game. And it was like, this is what you wanted. But yeah, I 100% hear that. That's also not the first time that shit has happened though. Like, games get released unfinished all the time. All the fucking time. But it's just disappointing. I am still really excited to play this game once I finally get my refund and get my PC code to download it. But till then, disappointing. The other thing is the music, dude. The music in 2020 was, granted, there were some things that were great. There were iconic hits like WAP. WAP was great. But like, I just feel like whenever I would turn on the radio, it just was like ear bleeding noise. I hated it. Like, and even when I would try to get my like indie girl time on Spotify and go to like the new indie music, It was all terrible. It all made me like it was depressing.
It was all like really depressing. Like I was looking at my Spotify Wrapped, and they're like all the indie hits you missed, and I'm like okay, I'll listen to this on like I was a few songs in. I'm like I'm bummed out. Like this is upsetting. Like,
yeah, dude,
depressing.
There's
like,
really honestly like no like there wasn't a lot of good music this past year that was overall just disappointing. Yeah. Yuck. I mean, normally I am fine with like if I turn on the hit music station, I'll probably like 50% of it. This year it was just like yuck. Like I started listening to the classical music station. For real. Like I can't even handle it. And then this one threw me for a loop, and I'm just like confused why like I don't hear anyone really talking about this. Social justice warriors, you keyboard warriors, where the fuck were you on this one? I feel like there's been absolute silence. I have not really heard much about it. Shia LaBeouf being a fucking abusive monster. Did anyone miss the memo on that? Our goddess FKA Twigs literally went public about how he like subjected her to alleged relentless abuse.
That's
and
ridiculous.
Sia spoke out. I think someone else spoke out recently.
Wasn't it SZA?
SZA? No, Sia. It's Sia, my dude.
Someone sued him.
It was FKA Twigs.
Okay.
Sued
FKA
him.
Twigs sued him for emotional damages, which I love.
That is crazy. And the thing is like Sia spoke out saying that Shia allegedly conned her into a sexual relationship, which we know they definitely had some sort of working relationship because he did Elastic Heart music video.
Yeah.
And yeah, and also he hasn't really come out and denied it. He wrote an email back to New York Times saying that, you know, he has struggled with alcoholism and his abusive nature and has hurt many people close to him. So he's not going to really tell anyone how they should respond to how he's been in the past. And apparently he's like trying to better himself. And this just hurts because I'm such a huge fan of Shia LaBeouf. Like
yeah,
I really loved him like for a long time. But now I'm just like 2020 had to take Shia LaBeouf from me. I mean, it's him, but like it's sad. Like it's just sad. Like, but I will not be supporting him for now.
No.
I don't really believe that FKA Twigs is lying about this. And a lot of women have come out and been like, yeah, he's kind of messed up. Like, he's pretty messed up. I think Sia even was like, listen, I'm not saying like we shouldn't have empathy for Shia, but he's definitely sick in the head. So
that's so crazy.
Yeah, it's
he did have some good movies that came out, and
Honey Boy, Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yeah.
I love those movies. Yeah, dude, it just it hurts, dude. It hurts. It sucks when you like are a big fan of somebody and they're just like you find out that they're actually a fucking monster. So
like that happens with like a lot of celebrities.
It really does. I mean, granted, he has a traumatic life, but like I truly just feel like there is literally no excuse to be abusive.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyway, that sucks. That sucked for me. And for everyone involved, not just for me. It sucks for all the big. What am I saying? Me, only me. It sucks for me. All right, let's go to best. The best of 2020. Hands down, 100%. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Done. Donezo. Still the best. Try me. Like, I think collectively as a society, if Animal Crossing New Horizons didn't come out, like everyone would have died.
Yeah, I think Animal Collective Animal
Good band.
Yeah, great band.
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Animal Crossing. I think during that time, I think it gave a lot of people like something to do,
It gave
like
them,
inside and like a focus.
It's like it's soft content.
Yeah.
It's just a comfort place. And we've talked about it before, so, and you guys know. But Animal Crossing for sure is like one of the best things to come out of 2020, 100%. because it hit literally, I want to say like in the first week of quarantine when things started like happening.
Came out.
Nintendo was just like
weeks.
here.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Next game, Among Us. That's been a fun game. I've been playing it a lot with friends. You haven't played it yet, right?
No.
Super fun game. And I think it like impacted people culturally.
That game's been out for a while though.
Yeah,
They were about to shut the servers down, but then it got really popular all of a sudden.
Yeah. I just think it was like, it's a great game to like play with your friends. I play it all the time. And it's super fun. Next thing, this is Disney at least did this right. Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah. Mandalorian, such a great show.
Incredible.
Because I think it gave people like the Star Wars stuff that they were looking for,
right?
That they didn't get from the newest movies. I know that a lot of people don't like those movies.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think the Mandalorian gave like people hope in Star Wars again. Was like, okay,
it's genuinely like so good.
Yeah,
like I loved it. Literally, like Raven and I were sobbing. Like sobbing in the season finale because it's just so good, like so good. So if you guys haven't checked out Mandalorian, definitely do that on Disney Plus. So good. Also honorable mention on Disney Plus, Zenimation. I'm just like
Zenimation,
like I don't know if, like, is Disney Plus 2020, like did it come out in 2020? I can't remember, but I love Zenimation. Zenimation, if you haven't checked it out, like you have got to check it out.
Yeah.
Like I am obsessed with Zenimation.
Zenimation's like the perfect thing to put on. Either just listen to it because it's like
calming.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's calming, used to meditate.
Yeah. Or just put music
behind it and you can watch beautiful Disney, scenes.
If you want to get like me, put Zenimation on, start it from episode 1. And then put ESBE's Bloomsday album and start at the same time. Matches up perfectly. Thank me later. All right. Other shows. The Great.
The Great was so good. Such a good period drama.
So fucking
good. So good. So funny.
Same creator that did
Great
The
job.
Favorite. Same writer who did The Favorite.
Such a good movie.
And they were able to do it again by doing this history period piece. It's like loosely based on history, but it's like the writing is so funny. I love a period piece that has like contemporary writing because it's just like it's so off kilter that I just love the vibe. But The Great, if you guys haven't checked it out on Hulu, you should definitely do that. It is so good and anxiously awaiting season 2.
Yeah,
I need that in my life for sure. Also, like Elle Fanning, like god damn, I love her. I love her.
She's a new little thing, isn't she?
Yeah,
remember when Dakota Fanning was huge?
Yeah, I mean Dakota Fanning's a fucking
she's still
icon.
around, but yeah.
Yeah, she's an icon. We
now
grew up with her.
Here.
Yeah, now the sister's here and she's funny. I like her a lot.
She's great.
She also has a TikTok, but it's like she just has like a user and then 1,000 numbers. She doesn't have like her official name because she wanted to kind of keep it low key. And her TikTok is so funny.
Really?
Yeah. Other show, Auntie Donna on Netflix.
That show is
ridiculous, dude.
It's so good though. It's funny.
It's a 3 Australian comedians who do like skit comedy, and they had a YouTube channel, and then they got bought up by Netflix, and it's so wild. It's like comedy Bang Bang sort of skit comedy. It's so funny, like genuinely a hilarious silly goose time.
Yeah, it's over the top, but like honestly, like so good.
It's amazing. I highly recommend everyone go check out their skit on YouTube, the Auntie Donna Subway skit. That right there is literally genius. And then some music that we really love since most of the music fucking blew last year. Ari's Positions album, Just Like Magic. Just like magic. That whole album hits. I love it. I love the song POV. It makes me cry. It's just like, I wanna love me.
She's been putting out so much good music.
Yeah,
like,
she really
all
is.
her past albums.
What an angel. And then she did Excuse Me, I Love You, which we watched. And like, it was kind of a weird thing, but I it just proved, I feel like it was just her flexing that she's like, yeah, I sang live.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's great. I love her. I'm such a huge Ariana Grande fan. Run the Jewels, RTJ4, that came out when things were getting real heated in the world, and I feel like it's a really relevant album to like what was going on in 2020 and what's still going on today. And just like Run the Jewels, like they're just fucking icons. Like I love them, I love their music, but this album is so goddamn good. One of my favorite songs is Walking in the Snow, so check it out. And then last but not least, this is the album, Grimes' Cyberpunk album, which isn't like really an album. Like it's essentially just her DJ mix that she put together as a dedication to like Cyberpunk and the fans. Mm-hmm. But it's incredible, like insane.
That's what we listened to on New Year's Eve,
like
it's
probably
insane.
like 15 times in a row. Like it's insane. It's so good. I love it so much. Like, yeah. Whew. I would love to see her DJ live.
Oh yeah, for sure. Another one that we didn't mention, but I really enjoyed was Beyonce's Black is King album.
Oh my god!
And
yeah.
her thing on Disney.
Oh my god, we totally
Plus.
forgot.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, we live for Beyonce's Black is King. I can't believe we forgot that.
Black is King is great.
So good. Oh, so good. So good. So good. Find Your Way Back.
Find your way back. And I did. Thanks, Beyonce.
Thank you. Thanks, Beyonce. Thanks, girl. I'll give you a call after this. I know you rang me. All right. Those are our best and worst. What are your best and worst? Let us know.
Yeah. There were a lot of highs and lows in 2020, but there was good TV and good music and good entertainment that came out. That's for sure.
For sure.
A lot of bad stuff too, but you had to highlight it with the good because otherwise, like, what else were we going to do?
Exactly.
We had to be at home.
Yeah. Break time. Breaky break time. Guys, you should follow us on social media. You know what to do. You can find us at Instagram at Demon Trash Podcast, TikTok at Demon Trash Cast, and check out our YouTube channel, Demon Trash. We see a lot of you new people are from YouTube, so welcome. And yeah, we've been doing a lot of fun stuff over there and more to come for sure this year. So yeah, you can find us over on YouTube at Demon Trash. You can find everything I've mentioned here, all the links, everything is at demontrash.com. Again, that's demontrash.com. You can find everything there, but you can, if you want to keep up with us, the best place to do that is for sure Instagram.
Also, don't forget to rate and review us on whatever podcasting platform that you listen to us on or watch us on YouTube. Go ahead and leave us up a comment down below. If you have friends who are also Demon Trash, share this podcast with them. I'm sure they'd love it too. And if you like what we do here and you'd like to support us for as little as 99 cents a month, go ahead and head over to anchor.fm/demontrash and support us over there. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, and thanks to all our supporters who are currently doing that now. Thank you guys. We're putting the money towards our studio, which should be hopefully done by the end of this month. So stay tuned. More to come. All right, guys, let's go back to the show. All right, so now that we've gone over the best and worst of 2020, I'm ready to let's close the book on that.
Yeah.
Let's close the book on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with that. And I love how, it's New Year and, everybody's like focused on goals and resolutions and such. And for me, it was World War Me and I'm ready to end that war. And like we're in the healing stage now. We're in healing time. Mm-hmm. And I just love how every single time I'm ready to like get focused and get my shit together, this is what it looks like for me. I break out that dusty tarot deck and a gratitude journal gifted to me last year on my birthday in April. And like think that I'm like getting my shit together just because I'm like pulling a daily affirmation card and journaling. And you know what? Like, I'm not gonna like diss on myself, but I do think that's pretty funny. It has been helpful. Like, I've been doing it for the last week, and it's nice. It feels good to like get grounded and like, you know, because like I can't remember the last time I've really done that with myself. Instead I just tamp everything down and bury it in bad habits because it's a disgusting band-aid that I can't seem to take off. But yeah, we're in a new stage.
Yeah, I think it's just funny, like, what little things like represent you, like people getting their shit together.
Right.
Like in that Ariana Grande song, like I think about this all the time. She's like, I'm drinking coffee. Like, I'm like, bitch, I drink coffee like every day. Whether I'm being healthy or being demon trash, you know what I mean? Like, coffee has nothing to do with being like, everyone drinks coffee. I be drinking coffee.
I think she's trying to say that she has energy to fuck.
That's true. And she's engaged now, so she's in a great place.
Yeah, she's
and I
fine.
guess that's what coffee means to her,
right.
you know?
Right.
For me, it's like, oh, I got up and made my bed. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Okay.
Right, the bed's
made.
my
bed. I'm journaling.
Yes.
I do like...
I've got a schedule now.
I gargle. I floss. You know? Like, things that...
Well,
I don't usually do.
For sure, yeah. I think for me, it was just like
I put lotion on again. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like a
taking
routine.
care of yourself again.
But yeah, I just think it's so funny that I'm like, I get my crystals out, I get my tarot deck, my gratitude journal, and it's like I am the witch of the wood. I am one with the universe. My mind's eye is open. And I think that's me getting my shit together. But whatever, dude. Maybe it is.
Well, I think also that's just called practicing mindfulness.
Right. You're right.
You're right. You're practicing a mindfulness. You're checking back in.
I'm checking back in. But it's just, you're right. I'm shitting on myself, but you're right. I'm just me being present. Also, like, for the first time ever, you showed me the like the daily wellness thing. I did that today.
Oh, on Spotify.
Yeah, I love how it's like, all right, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm doing my skincare, I'm listening to my daily wellness, I'm listening to my horoscope for the day.
Horoscope for today.
Yeah. It's actually kind of nice. You know, I used to make fun of people who do that and think that is so ridiculous, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. It's good. Like it's purely just getting mindful for sure.
Yeah, I started practicing that a few weeks ago when we attempted to do the co-star vlog. I was like, all right, now that I'm thinking about paying attention to this, maybe I should start paying attention to my other things.
Oh, sorry, Kyle. So yeah, how are you getting your shit together for 2021?
How am I getting my shit together?
Or just everybody in general. But I feel like that's what I've been doing. I've just been getting mindful. Like I said, I'm in the healing stages. I really am not trying to put a lot of pressure on myself. I just know I gotta make some changes around here.
Yeah. I mean, I think after 2020 and just like World War me, you know, just battling myself and my bad habits, it's like I know that the only thing that really is getting in my way is myself. So I mean, I think I realized like over the course of last year too is that like I did not have my shit together. And I realized that like funnily enough through watching movies over the holidays with my parents, because I mean they love to watch TV, so we were watching just like all these movies, and like I was watching this other show, and like I realized that like all the main characters now, at least of the movies that we watched, were the messy friends, the ones who were they didn't have their lives together, so everything in their like they were just all about themselves because they were so messy and dealing with crisis to crisis that they can only think about themselves. Yeah. And then I was like, oh no, I am the messy friend.
Yeah.
like for example, like a tried and true classic is Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And you realize like Kristen Wiig, she's like, her life is a mess, so she couldn't focus on anybody else. The movie that we watched over the holidays was called like Desperados. It was a Netflix movie, like one of those. But you know, she accidentally sent this message to like this perfect guy where she went totally crazy on him and sent this message, and he hates that when women go crazy on him. So she flew all the way to Mexico, brought her friends in tow, and made it all about herself. And she was climbing walls, like trying to breaking and entering, tried to like hack his phone and stuff.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But like meanwhile, her friends were like, one of them like was trying to have a baby, the other one was like almost getting a divorce with their husband. Like they were also going through all their problems.
But she could only focus on her
could
issues.
only focus on herself. But it's just, I was like, oh no, I'm the messy one. Like I didn't realize, like I think when I was growing, like I always was like, I got good grades, I thought I always did everything right. But like this year like really showed me that like, oh no, like I didn't have my stuff together, and like it made me spiral. But like in the same time I realized, like, not only am I the messy one who's like doing crazy stuff and like getting zooted on New Year's, I'm sure we'd be going out a lot more if we could this year, and just having crazy like drunk stories. But yeah, I just realized, I was like, I didn't realize that I was gonna be like the one who was messy, who wasn't married, like who was like still scraping by trying to pay her bills.
You didn't realize you were gonna be Kristen Wiig in like every role.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was going to be Kristen Wiig, including in Wonder Woman, like the one who just like, you know, like I want to be powerful. And
I want to be that bad bitch.
I want to be a bad bitch. You know, like, I didn't know that was going to be Kristen Wiig. So I think honestly, like my main goal is just to like get my ish together this year.
Act together.
I need to get my act together so I can be a better person.
Yeah. Dude, no, you know, that's the thing. Like, it's like, you know, when you're like you're in the abyss, you don't realize like how selfish you are.
Yeah. When you're like so swimming from one, you're focusing on your own crises that you can't really be there to support anyone else.
Yeah, and it's not cool. It's not a good look. And when you realize it, it also puts you in just like a deeper, darker hole too.
Yeah.
Like when I realized it, I was like, oh no, and then because it's also like, how am I supposed to deal with this? I can't even deal with myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like taking care of yourself is so important. Like self-love and self-care are just so important because it's not only good for you, but it's like literally so good for everybody else in your life. And if you know me, like it's not my intention to ever be selfish or come off that way. It kills me when someone thinks that I am that way. And that's why I'm like, God, I just don't want to ever be like that to somebody. And you know, I want to be there for them too. And, you know, it's like, I got to handle, like, not everything's a crisis. I can get through this.
Mm-hmm.
I got to make some changes. That's all. It's not that deep. So yeah, Kristen Wiig.
Being a mess.
Or like Brittany runs a marathon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. God, maybe we should watch that again. We felt pretty good after that one.
Yeah, I recently watched Bridget Jones' Diary.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's like one of my go-tos because she has like a chain. You know, like I love watching like movies where like people like blossom. Like
we should watch an If You Know You Know movie
change.
where we watch a woman blossom who's once a mess but then she blossoms. We need more of that. All right, well, I think this is a good time to go into some fun goals for 2021. I am not doing resolutions. I think last year, if you guys have been with us a while, you'll know that we made some resolutions and then 2020 happened. And then like, you know, just like, I'm not saying that resolutions weren't possible in 2021, but we're just not, or in 2020, but we're just not going to go there.
If you kept your resolutions,
I tip my hat to you.
I tip my hat to you.
Bow to
you have a very strong will.
Yes.
And very, you know, impressive.
Yeah. No, honestly, the biggest thing I realized about 2020, I mean, obviously we just talked about making changes and, but you know what? I am, this podcast is not my therapy session. So I'm going to do my self-work on my own time. But what I do want to talk about is how I'm going to learn how to wield a sword and a bow this year. I really want to just try new fun things. I realize I'm kind of bored. Like, I feel like I want to learn new stuff and try new things this year. I think being trapped inside really kind of is like helping me get creative on like what I want to do and learn and like, yeah, I just want to like do new stuff. And so there's sword, like if you know, Papa Trash has a sword kink. And I am really trying to learn how to wield a sword. So I hope to take classes. Right now they're doing virtual classes and I'm like, sis, no, I need to get in there, put me in the ring. I need to wield that sword and smash it against somebody's body. We wear armor.
Kill someone.
Yeah, I think so. And I just want to learn archery because it's fun. Every single time I go to Ren Fair, I like love it.
I'm so sorry. I'm just like, you said you want to do something like fun and exciting. Like when we were at the gym, they just play like the random like shows. Like I saw like there was yesterday, there was like a girl who was like doing a handstand and she had a bow and arrow that she was wielding with her foot and shooting it. That's what I want to see from you in 2021, actually.
I don't want to do that. I'm good on that. Another thing is this was my goal last year. I didn't do it. I have no excuse. And this time I'm doing it. I have a Japanese Rosetta Stone that I have, and I've never booted it up, but I really want to start learning Japanese. I even have a Spanish one, and I need to like up my Spanish. I used to be fluent, not anymore because I have no one to talk to in it. And then last but not least, I started Twitch streaming at the end of 2020 and I loved it. It's so fun. And yeah, I want to make a habit of streaming 3 times a week. So you guys should come check me out on twitch.tv/CarolElla3. And yeah, come hang out. It's super fun. I want to play games and just chill. And I like streaming. It's fun. And I just want to make a habit of it. And those are some goals I have. Other ones I'm going to keep to myself because I'm tired of saying I'm going to do stuff on here and then I don't do it. It's just embarrassing. It doesn't make me feel good. Like, it doesn't make me feel good. But if I'm not speaking Japanese by the end of this year, y'all can really come for me. Send me hate comments.
I want for like our like 100th episode to just like go back and like find our like biggest things that we say and just
that's
like
not healthy.
See our biggest flops.
That's not healthy. That's not healthy. Health and wellness alert. Health and wellness alert.
Just to laugh about it. It's just like,
you know what?
Who
You're
was
right.
that girl?
Maybe I'll be mentally strong enough by then, but let's.
100. That's a long way away. 100.
You're
episodes.
right. I think we'll hit it this year, though, right?
I think so.
I think we will.
Yeah, but my goals. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot like Brittany Broski in that TikTok that she put. Like, she's like, I know who I am. I'm not doing any resolutions. Like, I know
things aren't changing around here. Like, I'm not doing resolutions. I'm doing things that I want to learn and goals. That's it.
I just want to I'm going to start hiking. Like, I really want to go on day trip hikes. Like, I want to be out in nature this year. That's a goal.
I should have no qualms about putting down a little mat in the back of my car and sleeping somewhere. I want to just disappear and I feel fine about it.
I just want to stick to my schedule and my habits that I say I'm going to do. Like, that's like the main thing. And I just want to better myself so I can be a better friend. Like,
oh, that's sweet.
You know?
That's
and,
sweet.
like, be a better person.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, baby demon. Just like,
I'm sorry. Just
and
kidding.
the academy goes down.
But yeah, I mean, that's like the main things. Like, I mean, I'm not scared to set goals and resolutions, but like knowing myself, like I feel like every year I do the same I'm like, I'm gonna do this and I never do it. So
yeah.
but if I'm just like, here's my schedule, follow it.
Yeah.
That's something I've never done before.
Yeah, I've never, honestly, if I think about it, I've never set like like the schedule that we set.
Yeah.
I don't think we've actually done that like at all. And so far so good. Like it's whatever. If I didn't, like this morning, I didn't go to the gym because I was battling a migraine. It still hurts, but I'm here. And I'm going to go to the gym after this. But yeah, let's have a good year, guys. And again, thank you to everybody who's come in and joined us, and we love you guys. Thank you so much. It's really cool that you guys like our stuff.
What are some of your New Year's resolutions or just habits or things you want to try?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Things you want to do.
Let's stick to it this year.
Yeah, let's have a fun time. And yeah, don't forget to follow us and keep track. And yeah, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your week. We will see you next week on YouTube. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram. Keep up with us everywhere. And
it's gonna be more Demon Trash content all the time now.
All the
much.
time.
You're gonna get sick of us.
no,
But
you
don't.
won't.
You're gonna love it.
Please
actually.
stay.
Love us forever.
All right, guys, we love you. We'll see you soon. Bye. Happy New Year.